How you doing? And welcome to Will to Win, where we talk about champions and the championship DNA. Today we're gonna have some crazy stuff to talk about. We're gonna go a little off subject. We ain't gonna do this too many times. To be honest, we're gonna stick to sports. And the reason why I like to stick to sports, even though we have a lot of topics that's important, is because sports is the one thing that brings us together. And there's enough stuff dividing us right now. And I love the fact that no matter what color you are, no matter what age you are, no matter your race or religion, in between the lines and in between the field, everyone comes together for the same goal, to win. And even if you watching the game at a bar or something, you and a stranger can, when your team scores a goal or whatever, y'all can have a moment where y'all come together and forget all about that craziness in the world. So that's why I love sports. And that's why on my podcast I like to stick to just sports. But we have a few crazy things popping off that I feel like I need to talk about. I ain't gonna go over too long, just because, like I said, I'm trying to stick to sports. We had the affirmative action that's got ruled out recently, and I've seen Stephen A. Smith and a couple guys talking about it. And, I mean, first of all, I can say this. I personally feel like I don't think they should have go with the rule, but I'll put that out there first. The second, I feel like, since about 1990, really 1990s, 1980s, nobody really been using it. I feel like if somebody want to hire you, then they're gonna hire you. If they don't, they won't. There's no rule that's gonna make them do it. Because even in the rule, they could use a woman or any other color, any other race besides black. So when they added all that, it kind of got diluted anyway and gave people a way out. So, I mean, that's how I kind of feel like the people who don't need affirmative action, who don't see race and color and just see character, they're going to hire you anyway if your character is right. It doesn't matter. And the people that they need that for, they're not going to hire you regardless. And I mean, I was watching Chris Broussard talk about it, and he was like, if the NFL has a hard time of hiring blacks as coaches and owners and things like that, and it's mostly black, then how do we expect corporate America to do it? And I totally agree, because I don't think they will. And yeah, I mean, and that's what I think. This is another piece. I think they're just coming up with stuff to try to divide us every day, more and more and more. So we all fight it, and come together. Because all they doing is just bringing up new stuff to make people come together, like politics, all that's all division. The Democrats and Republicans. It's just crazy. It's just kind of sad where we are right now. To be honest, like, I remember when this country was so crazy, it was like so great. It was like, yo, no matter who won, everybody would vote, and everybody would have their debate time where they would kind of give the other person the business, but it wasn't just complete slander. It was more of policy and structure, what you've been doing, what you're gonna do. Now it seems like it's just slandering the other person. Like, I wish we'd get back to after everybody voted, whoever won, we all come together, and Republicans and the Democrats work hard to help the country to be a better place. But it seems like now, whoever party gets elected, their whole job is just to go ham on the other party and not really get enough stuff done. So I hope we can stop all that. Stop trying to arrest Donald Trump. It's crazy. I mean, I just say with that, I come from a military family, and we just had a high respect for the presidents of the United States. I mean, to slander him, and not just Donald Trump, Joe Biden's son. I feel like his kids should be off limits. Everybody had kids who had some type of addiction problem. I mean, I don't look at Joe Biden no different than I look at some people I know that got this. It's like, it's a real thing in America. So try to pray for Joe Biden and his family, just because he's our president. That's all you gotta be to get my support. But I don't want to talk all day about that. But I just want to say this: no matter who wins the next election, whether it be Democrat or Republican, I'm just hoping we can come together and literally come together as a nation and just make America the top dog. Like, cause I be feeling like our enemies, anybody could just be watching all that. So that's enough on that. I just wanted to say that real quick, you know. But like I said, my show is definitely gonna be about sports. Just wanted to get that out of the way, and wanted to give a big prayers and keep your head up to the guys who got laid off at ESPN. A lot of people don't know what that's about. But I felt bad because a lot of those guys I listen to, and I love hearing their takes on different things. And I want you to know, I think you guys did a phenomenal job. Like, I listen to some of you guys every day, and it was kind of hard. It hurt a little bit when I seen some of you guys got let go. And that, I mean, it was a lot. And as soon as I thought it was over, it's like more and more and more came. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, to all my peoples out there who's on ESPN is not there no more, I hope you guys find something great along your journey, take you to even the next level, higher level. Maybe talk to your podcast, whatever you're gonna do. I know you're gonna do something great, but some of you already got them. But I'm just saying, I know it was a shock. It shocked the crap out of me, and I hope they don't get rid of Stephen A. Because I heard Stephen A. say even he can go, and I'm like, man, that would be like the end of ESPN, bro. Thanks for joining, bro. So shout outs to all the people who at ESPN who lost their jobs. I want you guys to know I think you did a great job, like literally a great job. I drive on the road all the time, and I can't even thank you guys for how many hours you guys gave me on the road, helping me get from point A to point B with just your sports talk and, you know, your brilliance and your talent. I appreciate it. And so now that all that's out the way, let's get right straight to the meat. You know, Dame requested a trade, and looked like Dame trying to get some of that championship DNA. It looked like Dame is trying to go to a champion contender, and a lot of people saying he himself saying Miami is his destination. And I personally would love to see Dame in Miami with Jimmy and those boys and Bam and Pat Riley and Spoelstra and all that. I would love to see that, but I can't lie. If I am Portland, I think I do got to take the best deal because there's too many teams that can give up a lot of things for Damian Lillard. I mean, you got the Boston Celtics. They got a lot of pieces they could give up. Like, even if they didn't give up Jaylen Brown, they still got a lot of pieces that they could give up. I feel like the 2 to 3 guys they could give up. I don't want to say names, but I see, but they got about 3 guys that I feel like if they gave them up, that would be a good trade. And then the Milwaukee Bucks. It's another team that is like, shoot. I mean, Milwaukee got a crazy squad. Giannis was hurt during the playoffs, so I feel like as soon as he come back fully healthy, it's gonna be crazy. And I can't even imagine the Greek and Dame, or Dame and Embiid, or Dame and Jason Tatum. I feel like he can definitely swing the power either way he chooses to go, or where he ends up landing. But I think him and Portland loves Dame to the point where they're going to respect where he wants to go. That's just what I think. I think if Dame comes in them serious, like, this is where I'm trying to go, this is where I'm trying to go, I don't see them not giving Dame where he wants to go after 11 years and leaving it all on the court. And now they got Scoop, and I feel like I was looking at Scoop training with Steph with the dribbling drills. I said, okay, Scoop, you went to the right guy. At least you knew how to go to the right guy. You might pay him for the drill and drill. I might just start shooting around for fun, and then you never know. You might learn a whole new shooting drill, get your J wet before you even start the season. Not saying his J not wet because I literally haven't seen Scoop, but I know his quads and his body, like he is ready for contact. I'll tell you that. But yeah, so I'm just hoping Dan goes somewhere where he can literally be fighting for a championship. Any of those four teams I just said sounds great. I mean, but the thing I think reason why Dame wants to go to Miami the most is because Dame doesn't want to be part of super teams, and he feels like if he goes to Miami, he can go there, be a big contributor on a solid team, but not a stacked team. I think he wants to make the road a little bit hard. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I think he just wants to make the road just a little bit harder. And I mean, teach his own. Like if that's the road Dame want to go, I respect it. Even though I would say he's later in his career right now, so I just want to see him in the playoffs. Because no matter who you go to, if you ball out, you're gonna get your respect. Because you already got respect around the league. Everybody think you can do it. You just want to see it done in those clutch situations. So wishing the best for Dame. I mean, it's been a lot of signs. I know a lot of people wish they would have waited a little bit for Dame to come free before they started making too many moves. Because now he's definitely free, and it's definitely about to happen. But I don't see Portland rushing it just because they hold all the cards. They hold all the cards. I heard Colin say something about if you in the real estate, the homeowner has all the leverage if he loves the home. And I kind of felt him on that because I definitely think Portland loves Dame and they're not going to be in no rush to get rid of him like that. And I don't blame him, to be honest. I think it would be crazy to just give Dame Dollar away for nothing. He's definitely worth more than that. And then I was listening to who was he? Oh, Michael Vick hit us with the ooh wee. When Andy Reid is better, can he take Belichick for the GOAT? I was thinking about that hard. Because, you know, Andy, in my generation, he's that guy. He is that dude. We love Andy Reid. And a lot of people take some of Belichick's championships like, was that all Tom Brady? And after the first two, I'll say when Brady, the Panthers Super Bowl, he won. Because he came back and got a last drive on that. And I think he did it against the Carolina Panthers, against my squad. I honestly feel like that was the beginning of his trademark over. If you give me a shot to win it, I will win. And that is how I recall damn near every Super Bowl Brady got. So I don't feel like he's not great. But then I'd be looking like, if Andy Reid had Tom Brady and Belichick had Mahomes, I don't honestly know if Patrick Mahomes would be Patrick Mahomes right now. Not to say he's not good, but it's a lot of limitations when you're playing and restrictions when you're playing with Belichick. He might not be as free as Andy Reid. You might not have the trust Andy Reid had for him. But I do think if Tom Brady played for Andy Reid, then they would have just as much or more Super Bowls right now. So that's why, although I do still put Belichick as the GOAT, just because he does have the rings. You know, we just don't disqualify the rings. But the moment Andy Reid gets 5 of them boys, get 5 rings with the resume he already got, and I feel like with Belichick having Tom Brady, that's going to take off. I'm going to dug one of them things. I say 5. This should put him about right there. And then when Andy Reid's playoff conference playoffs, all the times he went there with the Eagles, all the different places he went, I just look at it like it could cancel out. And then when you add the fact that Andy Reid would actually talk to media. He give insight, smiles, laughter. He actually talked to the media. And Belichick didn't. He hit them with one word, treat them like they was the dumbest people interviewing. And he just made everybody feel dumb. And Andy Reid made everybody feel loved. And I feel like that could bite him in the ass. Because if Andy Reid gets fired, and everyone loves Big Red, because Big Red is marketable. He is beloved around this country, guarantee it. So then I was like, that could weigh on. And not only that, I'm thinking the Chiefs might be the new America's team. I think they're gonna take it from the Cowboys and the Patriots at this point. Looking where we're going in the future, look at how they play, how the camaraderie they have. I just honestly think that going into the season, we're gonna get a lot, and I do mean a lot. But we will get a lot of just more Chief fans around the world every game, because Mahomes will keep bringing them, just like Brady took it from the Cowboys. I think Mahomes gonna take it from a Patriotless Brady, and that's gonna also give Andy Reid more love, because Andy Reid's already, I want to say, America's coach. To keep with the buck, like everyone loves Andy Reid. Like I've never heard nobody not like Andy Reid. His offense is always good, and honestly, his defenses are good. I mean, those defenses in Philadelphia were like that. His defense and the Chiefs are good. They're like that. Like, so I definitely understand where that's coming from with the argument and everything. But who knows? Who knows? But I definitely think Andy gonna get 5. He might get 6. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Patrick Mahomes is a special talent, and I don't think he'll get many as Brady had, because that's kind of hard to do. But I do think he will get close. I appreciate you for tapping in. I do think he will get close, though. If not, either the bare minimum, like 1 away, 1 or 2 away. I think Patty gonna make some noise, and he could catch him in pass. I'm not even doubting him like that. I'm just saying, at the minimum, I know he's getting close. So I know Andy gonna get some love, and Andy has done more outside of Mahomes than Belichick has done outside of Brady. That's just how I look at that. And I look at Brady as he was the one on the field going those third down conversions when he didn't have it. I mean, third and long, he was converting. Fourth, I've rarely never seen Brady convert. And at some point, you got to give the person on the field credit, because you got to play the game. And that's another reason why I feel like if you get 5 rings, I think he's gonna be better, just because the coaches aren't on the field like the players. Like, now I hold the players to when we talking about the best and trying to pick it out, I hold them to a status, because they can change the outcome of a game. But a coach is all dependent on his players. So you can have players, injuries, anything can turn it up. And all I know is, if you probably take a poll in the NFL, who would they rather play with? Andy Reid or Belichick? They are going to play Andy Reid. Andy Reid, the Big Red, is love. It is what it is. He just love. That's just what it is. And so yeah, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that right there. And I seen my boy, I heard him talking about my boy B. Miller for Charlotte Hornets was struggling a little bit. I think him and Wemby supposed to play tonight. Want to see how that go with them boys. I mean, I really don't put too much stock in none of the preseason games. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I just don't. I just never have. But could it be a warning? Do you think we regret drafting him and getting scooped? We don't. Still believe that kid is good. Still believe he's gonna do his thing. And I like the fact that even though he had a bad game, he still found a way to get 18. That shows me he's got the natural knack to get a bucket when he needs to. And I think that he'll come through. Playing with, getting the tempo, getting to know everything, he definitely will come through. And a lot of rookies are looking real good right now. I mean, no matter how good somebody's looking out there, you can't really put too much stock in the preseason. But it's gonna be some crazy battles. Shout out to Luka. I think I just seen Luka on IG today. He got married. It's beautiful, brother. Happy for you, brother, because I love your game, Luka. Wishing you the best. Luka and Kyrie. This is gonna be some crazy basketball coming back up, man. Some crazy basketball next season. I just ready to see how everybody come together and pull these teams and see what start battling, like Joker and all them boys. Like I'm ready to see. Is that's kind of why I want to see him be with a real. I wouldn't mind seeing him be with them. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing him be with them. But just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you stay tapped in. But more important than that, make sure you stay blessed.